Deep within the depths of hell, there exists a prison meant to hold the most vile demon to ever been slain, kept underneath the realm of hell itself, not to be ever unlocked, but too too evil to destroy, for fear his evil could spread. However, down in hell, an attack takes place. The battle for the entire universe. Janemba is currently battling Gogeta. As they battle, and attacks warp the realm of hell itself, slowly but surely weakening the prison for this vile demon, Ozato. As everything goes back to normal and Gogeta incinerates Janemba, we continue on all the way until 8 months after Battle of Gods. We see the demon Ozato finally blow open his cage, releasing himself, rising from hell and slowly warping the world around it, and looking to the sky and yells at it, breaking reality, opening a rift at Earth. He smiles and wishes to see those who helped him be freed from his cage. As the rift flashes to an image of Goku, Ozato then looks down and shouts, "Rise!" as he then begins to control all of the lesser villains, even Frieza and Cell. But when they wish to wreak havoc on Earth instead of obeying his orders, he sends Frieza back down and to the remnants of his cage, and tells Cell to stay in line, to which Cell fearfully does, as he and his army of the damned rise to the surface to raise war on the Z-Fighters. We open up with us 8 months after Battle of Gods, as said before, with everyone enjoying their life as usual, relaxing, with Goku and Vegeta training, and Goku keeps trying to tap into Super Saiyan God again, and Vegeta trying to keep up with Kakarot, or even turn into a god himself. Goku tells Vegeta that he is stronger, but he just isn't quite there yet to turn into a god. Vegeta scoffs. Vegeta questions when his Beerus coming back, and Goku says he doesn't know. He said he believes he'll be sleeping for about a year now. Vegeta says then by the time he gets back, he'll have become a Saiyan god on his own. However, as he says that, the entire earth shakes as a giant red hue hits the sky, and a storm with an army of dead rising and spreading into the sky, as two figures shoot out from the smoke into space, and Ozato standing amongst the middle of the storm of the dead as they invade the world. The Z-Fighters shoot up and immediately wonder what the heck they are doing, what's going on, shortly before a full force attack, with everyone dodging and taking out more and more people. However, the biggest threat is Cell at the moment, revived with more demonic power, and races in battling Gohan, which everyone takes notice of. Cell makes some mirages and sends them to fight everyone equally, as Ozato watches on gleefully analyzing everyone. As Gohan and everyone battle Cell, having them show their skills and abilities to them to take them out as quickly as possible. However, the other Z-Fighters then manage to slam Cell back into the original body and kill him, sending him back to hell, somewhat easily, not even at their fullest strength. All the while Ozato watched on. Ozato then floats down in front of the Z-Fighters, and all of them grow weary of his presence. Goku steps up, asking what the heck this guy is and what is he doing here. Who is he? Ozato explains that he's the first ever demon, sealed away long ago by the gods and sent to the bottom of hell. However, when these warriors fought and Janemba fought, warping the fabric of hell itself, it weakened his prison to escape. He figured these guys were some of his followers. The Saiyans used to be one of his biggest contenders till he was sealed away. He thought the same in this case, but after seeing them in person, he realizes is wrong. His third eye told him everything he needs to know about them. It was a mere accident. He did want to repay them for freeing him, though. He is sorry about their ripping their planet. Goku perks up and asks if Ozato wants to repay them. Ozato nods and tells them that after that he's going to rain down hell on the universe just because he can. Goku says that he can repay them by going back to hell, as Goku erupts into Super Saiyan 3, swinging at Ozato, but he turns to smoke and erupts a massive blast around them, blowing everyone back. Goku and everyone explode into their ultimate forms and dive in against Ozato, but Ozato uses a smoke to tell them no, not all at once. He then blinds them and sends them to different areas, with his henchmen beginning to surround some of them, and Ozato returns to fight them one by one. First it was Piccolo. Ozato sends a demonic Jice and Raccoon at Piccolo, to which Piccolo easily erases the two, until Ozato himself shows up and beats down Piccolo, but Piccolo does retaliate and uses a special BB cannon to pierce Ozato's heart and disperse the mist in the cage he had Piccolo in, seemingly killing Ozato. But then it was Vegeta. Ozato appears to Vegeta directly and comments that the matcha energy dormant with him has he been possessed before? Vegeta asks, so what if he has? Ozato says, well, it's interesting. He can't possess Majins, or well, in this case, ex-Majins. Vegeta says possessing him wouldn't be the best idea. Vegeta soars at Ozato in Super Saiyan 2 as Ozato dodges and watches him fight until Vegeta uses a massive final flash to hit Ozato directly, nearly evaporating him. But Ozato appears in the mist behind Vegeta, and Ozato tells him that he must know what it's like to feel the darkness to be released within. He must know what it's like to release it. Vegeta says he's put that behind him, but he does have to admit it did feel good to release it. Almost as good as this does, as Vegeta fires a blast at Ozato, who turns to smoke, with Ozato telling him that he will know that pleasure too soon enough. Next is Goku, to which Ozato appears to Goku as a smoke demon with smoke walls he's made to encase the warriors. Goku turns Super Saiyan 3 and immediately blows back all of the smoke breaking out, much to Ozato's dismay, but simply moves on to each fighter, Yamcha, Tien, 18, everyone, eventually circling around to Gohan, which Gohan fights with Ozato, but as he does, he notices Ozato actually having to fight back against him from using his own techniques. He morphs into a blue fighter of Piccolo, then Vegeta, then Krillin, and keeps shifting and beating down Gohan, until Gohan goes ultimate and blows back Ozato. Now everyone is out, and Ozato knows all the moves except for Goku. Goku then makes sure everyone is okay and then looks on ominously at Ozato. Goku and everyone dive in to stop him, with Ozato dashing around the warriors using their techniques to help defeat everyone. But when Ozato gets to Goku, he and Goku get into a brawl, with Goku being able to keep up with Ozato, but the demon still outclasses him. However, as Ozato begins to shifting to fight Goku different, Gohan points out the fact that Ozato keeps shifting it all around and using their moves. Goku takes note of this and shows off his martial arts smarts, is able to counter Ozato while fighting him. Goku manages to take over the fight through sheer martial arts intelligence, which Ozato keeps switching rapidly through the fighters' moves and techniques, but which initially catches the warrior off guard. But Goku manages to catch himself and defeat Ozato in pure combat. Ozato then uses his own fighting style against Goku, and then uses unseen styles, the Metamorph, the people who taught Goku how to fuse Yardrat magic, and outclasses Goku. However, pairing it with the new styles, however, the onlookers help Goku out whenever Goku is attacked by someone. Someone will jump in. 18, Krillin, Yamcha, Tien, Vegeta, Gohan, Goten, Trunks, Piccolo all help defend Goku and hold those all off as Goku realizes what he needs to do. Then reverts to his base form and helps fight with everyone, who has now barely been pushing Ozato back, as Goku then tells everyone to get back, with everyone being very tired and weak. Much to everyone's confusion, they haven't fought that long or used that much energy. Goku then reveals a giant spirit bomb in the air, much to Ozato's shock. Goku then absorbs the entire spirit bomb into himself and powers up to Super Saiyan 2 as much as he can manage right now, and fires it at Ozato, who fires his own demonic fire against the blast into a massive beam struggle, causing the entire planet to shake uncontrollably. Goku can barely hold onto the blast as if it's too much power for even him to handle, causing him to revert to the base and keep pushing. He then feels a hand on his back. It's Vegeta. Then another. It's Gohan. It's everybody. Everybody's pouring their remaining energy into Goku, as Goku then struggles and pushes against all odds and blows back the spirit bomb. The spirit blast pushing it through Ozato, instantly destroying him, ending his reign of terror. Or so they think. Back out in space, two of his demonic henchmen have the Dragon Balls and wishes for Ozato to be returned back to life, just where he was. Then destroy the Earth's Dragon Balls. The wishes are granted and the Earth's Dragon Balls explode, and Ozato stands there triumphantly, seemingly stronger than before. Ozato tells them that he always had a backup plan. Didn't they know? Oh, of course not. He sent them to Namek to use Purunga to revive himself. He's weak to spirit techniques, or the power of friendship, so to speak. But he was smart and had them burn up all their power and spirit energy, leaving them completely drained and him all-powerful. He then uses a massive blast to blow everyone back, as they can no longer defend themselves, as Ozato stands stands victorious. He and Remote activates his henchman on Namek to detonate, wiping out most of Namek. Ozato smirks with no other Dragon Balls to fix everything. They're on their own. Everyone is down. Everyone is down and out. Ozato raises a massive city from the ground and flips it over on all of them, smashing them. Ozato claims victory and continues his reign of terror. Meanwhile, under the rubble, Goku and everyone has survived and visit the Upside Down Capsule Corp and get in contact with everyone and tries to make things alright. Everyone's safe. Everyone's fine. So Vegeta makes the remark that they would have won if Goku had just tapped into that God power again. Goku immediately says that he's right, and they could just do the ritual now. However, as they argue about this, Vegeta demands to become a god right alongside Goku. Goku nods and says more the merrier. So, from under the rubble, everyone takes the stance of the ritual, and Goku becomes God. Then Vegeta. As a blue and white aura erupts from the crater below, and Goku and Vegeta are in Super Saiyan God, ready to end Zato's reign of terror once and for all. As Piccolo and Gohan moves everyone to a safe distance away, Goku and Vegeta roar, which sends shockwaves around the planet. As Ozato then turns around, surprised they're alive, and panics, but he powers up as well. The two Saiyan gods race in as their fire overtakes Ozato's ki, and they land a beautiful double punch to his face, sending him flying. And they land epically, ready to continue the battle as Ozato emerges from the rubble. The two Saiyan gods battle against Ozato, a battle for their lives, shaking the planet, sending shockwaves to the sun, destroying smaller asteroids. Ozato and the Saiyans not being able to surpass one another. Ozato then uses a demonic smoke demon to attack the warriors. Then Vegeta punches Ozato in the leg. Then Goku uppercuts Ozato. They then take the upper hand and keep pushing the demon back until the two gods are using the full extent of their power to fire a massive final Kamehameha at the demon, as he is forced to take the pure force of the blast, surviving. However weakened, Ozato begins roaring and growling, growing fatter and swelling with the energy as ghost of everyone he's copying the techniques that surround him as he absorbs them into himself. Ozato tells the Saiyans that it was impressive that they found a way to become gods, even more so a way where they were able to use the spirit power through this. They are literally turning to God through the power of Saiyan friendship. And Goku and Vegeta's spirit power swells as they try to find a way to take Ozato off Earth, as he plans to detonate and destroy the Hell Rift, which would send the other 15 realms within the universe to collapse into each other. As we see Beerus and Whis watching off from the outskirts, monitoring them, Goku and Vegeta look at each other as Goku asks Vegeta if he remembers the fight with Harunagar. Vegeta nods and he knows what to do. They get ready as they get into a stance to get Ozato in the air and kill him before he explodes. Goku and Vegeta summon all their energy into the fist as everyone around them makes a shield and blast at Ozato to buy time and keep him occupied. Goku tells Vegeta to concentrate all of his energy into a mighty Ki Dragon. The two Saiyan gods race up through their friends and jump up right in front of Ozato and scream at the top of their lungs, "Double Dragon Fist Annihilation!" As the two soar through Ozato, bursting out his back and explodes with raw energy. Goku and Vegeta soar past and use their Ki Dragons to wrap around Ozato, blasting his face until he's nothing more than mist. As Goku and Vegeta land, they celebrate their victory and ponder what they should do about Earth. So about a year later, Beerus comes back and they ask if he or Whis could help them restore the Dragon Balls, which in this world they learn about the Super Dragon Balls way earlier and obtain them in the tournament and wish to restore the Dragon Balls instead of giving Champa Earth, which means all's well that ends well, as Beerus is proud of the mortals for defeating one of the greatest evils in the universe has ever known, even though he could have totally probably done it. Still though, it was an amazing battle and makes him even more interested in the Saiyans.